One candidate caught in a sex video scandal, his rival facing extortion charges. And now, on top of all that, there are signs of voter fraud. Despite the huge mess with the mayor's election in Sunland Park, a judge today decided it will go on next week. Here's News 13's Alex Goldsmith.
Come Tuesday, Sunland Park voters will have to choose between 3 people to be their next mayor. Gerardo Hernandez, seen in this video getting a lap dance from a stripper in his campaign office. Daniel Salinas, the interim mayor at the time, he was accused of leaking that sex tape, who bonded out of jail today. Salinas and the city manager are charged with extortion. Police say they tried to use the tape to force Hernandez out of the race. The third candidate, Jose Luis Hernandez, a man with no campaign signs, whose own mother didn't know her son was even running until recently. There are reports that Salinas pushed him into the race because having 2 Hernandezes on the ballot would confuse voters. But that's not why the district attorney and state wanted the election stopped.
We have evidence, in fact, that 6 people have voted that live in Texas and have voted in Sunland. They've already voted in your race.
And investigators believe there may be at least 15 more fraudulent votes from El Paso, along with some irregularities with absentee ballots.
We've never had the evidence up front of election fraud.
But Las Cruces District Court Judge Susan Riedel turned down the DA's request, saying the state didn't have a strong enough case that the election problems were too widespread to fix. The DA says it won't appeal the decision and says there will be police protection in Sunland Park Tuesday to help ease nervous voters.
We can't fix what has already happened, unfortunately, but we want to make sure that every citizen gets out and has their voice heard.
Alex Goldsmith, KRQE News 13.
Even if Salinas wins the election, it may be hard for him to do much as mayor under conditions of his release from jail. He is not allowed on city property and not allowed to talk with any city employees or officials.